Hello, we've just completed the honour challenges, and that's our honour little projectile there. So now the next challenge is the most insane ones perhaps. I personally think the hardest one's the greed, but these ones are definitely one of the hardest. So we're going to do task 4A this time, and that one is we've got to finish mission 56, which is a really long line of blocks. But we have to use Explorer, and the main thing is we can't do more than 2 damage. Now, this turns out, this challenge, you can actually, you have to destroy at least 2 blocks, but you can actually just have a maximum of 1 damage and to destroy all of the blocks. So there's definitely room for a bit of wiggle room, but I'll just show you mission 56 so you can see what's going on. So it's long line of blocks here, but the problem is Explorer, we'll go and have a look at it in a second. Explorer shoots sideways only. So we've got to work out how to shoot sideways and then get it up. Now, don't know, anyway, so I'm just going to show you the build that I like to use. And the reason we actually do need to fire these ones, even though they're going to be pretty weak, because we've got to balance out the projectiles, and you'll see why in a second. So the main secret to this one, to make it easy for yourself, is that you don't actually have to have 2 damage. You can actually have 3 damage as long as it's less than 2.5. Well, not 3 damage. You can have, as long as it's less than 2.5, it'll round down to 2, and that'll count for the thing. So if we put this, it starts at 1 on challenge mode. Let's just check challenge mode's on. Yep. It starts at 1 on challenge mode, so that's going to add it to 2, and then this one here is going to add it to 3. So that'll be the 3 damage that we need, and then we're just going to need to make sure we put enough of these circle dudes to get it all in squares and stuff, to get it reduced down enough so that it doesn't do too much damage. So we also want to make sure all the shots go upwards, and we want to make sure they all attach to the center, and this one here is the key one. We want to make sure they all align as well. So it's going to make them all behave nicely, and we have to put them before these, because otherwise the projectiles, pardon me, this one here aligns all direction, but these ones won't align with it and it won't work. So we've got to make sure this happens before they get ejected over here. And after that, you're free to add on whatever stuff you want, like, some of these. We probably want a lot of these because there's not much else you can do to increase the damage, and we've got to make sure we put enough circles and squares on. I don't know the right amount, so I'm just going to try something out and see how it works. And then let's add a couple. We also need pierce. Now this is a cool one. If you want, you don't have to have lots of pierce. You can actually have quite a lot of bounce instead, and bounce is quite good because it means that it destroys someone closer to you, and you're more likely to kill those initial blocks. So we are going a little bit overkill here in terms of what we need. I just need to make sure that we're not doing more than 3 damage. That's the main problem. So there's too many of those. Let's do another bounce here. Another bounce here as well, and then let's just have some fun here. I don't know if this is the best, but obviously on a normal Explorer this is not a great build. It's just because we can't actually have too much damage. There's no point in putting a damage cross here, for example, So we might as well just do this actually. There we go. And then let's put another pierce or something. Who cares? And have we got enough circles? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's probably not enough. So what I might do is another circle here, and then another pierce there. Or bounce or something. Let's just try this out. So I'll show you how it works. So you can see how they're going up towards the center, and then they bounce on each other. So that's the basic idea. You get heaps of them centered in there. Now, I don't think we've done it well enough to kill that first block, so this is not a good strategy, but we've killed 2 blocks, that's all you need. So, yeah, I didn't show you the perfect way, but you can see there's quite a lot of wiggle room. We can definitely get a lot more kills here if we designed it better, but we only need 2 kills. We just need to not die now, so I'm just going to go and do that. But you can see how getting them all to align their direction to the center makes them go really fast. And there we go, we beat it. And see, so we probably didn't do 2, we probably did 2 point something, but 2, it shows 2 in here, so we completed the challenge. Yeah, that's how you do it. Cool. Alright, thanks, yeah, and stay tuned for the next 2 we'll do shortly.